Welcome to Ravens Over. Please go to my channel, also hit the notification bell, like this video, and share. We lost one of our sisters. Her name was Jayne Thompson. She was 33 years old. I want to share this story about her life and living and what happened to one of our sisters. Share this video, like this video. Okay, this is going to be the most difficult story I've ever done. Jayne Thompson, 33 years old. It was a lot misgendered, a lot of websites are giving different reports, and stuff is not really accurate, and it's just a lot of work. It's stating that basically a trans woman was shot dead by the police during a crisis. She was misgendered by the cops who killed her, and the district attorney in the media. And this story is being reported back in June of 17. Jayne Thompson, a transgender woman shot dead. Colorado State trooper doing apparent mental health breakdown, misgendered by the officers involved in the coroner, the district attorney, and the media. Thompson was killed on May the 9th in an incident on the side of the road on Mesa County, Colorado, but the gender identity was asserted at the time, with the many reports of the incident dead naming and misgendering her. According to the incident report, Thompson, a white woman who has been standing on the roadside motionless for hours when a Colorado State Patrol trooper, Jason Wade, approached. She did not appear to be doing anything illegal or remained silent throughout the incident. She was silent throughout the whole incident of the conversation. The state trooper who misgendered Thompson repeatedly extract from the interview with investigators claimed that she met him with a 1,000-yard stare and ignored his instruction. A 1,000-yard stare and ignored his instructions. Wade was equipped with a taser, but the former Marine opted to instead draw a handgun to aim at Thompson after she produced a slim knife from her waistband while continuing to remain motionlessly. Ignoring instructions to drop the knife and to get on the ground, the woman then ran in the aisle around Wade into the road. So she ran away from him. Now remember, 1,000 yards away, she has a knife, so obviously she can't stab you 1,000 yards away. She can't stab you 1,000. So she runs away from him, ignoring Wade's instructions to drop the knife to the ground. The woman then ran in the aisle around Wade into the road. She's running into the road. What you can see here is displayed. Had to dig around to find these pictures. The officer says that then planted, turned around, took several steps towards him with the knife extended out, in which he shot her 3, possible 4 times. So she supposed to have lunged with him with the knife, and he shot her 3 or 4 times, possible, allegedly. It's also said that District Attorney Daniel Rubenstein opted out when not to file any charges against Wade in connection with the incident, ruling that this action falls shortly within the use of a deadly force and self-defense justification. Jayne Thompson needed help not to be killed. Tori Cooper, the Human Rights Campaign Director of the community engaged with the Transgender Justice Initiative, said that in a reading about the fatal shooting of Jayne Thompson and Colorado State Trooper, 2 things become clear. First, it is apparent that it took the media over a month to correctly identify Jayne in her correct name and pronouns. Transgender and gender nonconforming people deserve dignity in their death as well as their life. Secondly, it is clear that Jayne was in a crisis when she was approached by the Colorado State Police Patrol. When members of the community needs help, the expectation is protect and serve and not to be killed. So, she was killed. He felt threatened for his life, and she was killed. And I checked something else out here. It is stating that, let me just take you for a second. This was a hard story for me to do, y'all, because I'm going to tell you something. It was very conflicting stories, and this one has been two different types of story. One story went out, well, three stories went out, basically, that she was in front of um, a Mesa, let me see that. She was in front of a let me just make sure this is correct, because it's stating that she was killed for reason gender. This is report. It says that reported that she was lying motionlessly near a grocery store. According to details by the Mesa County Sheriff's Office, Thompson was reported lying motionlessly near a grocery store. Now, the other report said that this one is stating that this website is stating that. Let me just read this one to you. It's stating that the shooting took place in Mesa. Thompson was reported unresponsive in the vicinity grocery store located in a bitter intersection where she remained motionlessly for hours and did not respond when approached by passersby for assistance. Now, this one we say motionlessly. Now think about this. The shooting took place in Orchard, Mesa, Colorado. Thompson reportedly unresponsive in the vicinity of Orchard's Medical Market, local grocery store located in along the busy intersection. According to the details provided by the local media in Mesa County Sheriff Office, Thompson remained motionlessly for hours and did not respond when approached by passersby for assistance. Now, that's what that one is stating. Now she was now y'all just saw the pictures yourself. I don't see a grocery store there. I see a highway. Now, this report, as far as the news report goes out, this one is stating that on Saturday the 9th, shortly after 9 a.m., Colorado State Police responded to a report of a person acting oddly in the area of the Highway 50 and 29 road. It's stating that the 911 caller said the person was standing at the same position for hours and not moving, and the citizen approached and asked the person if they needed help and did not answer acknowledged. The trooper attempted to speak with the person. The person reportedly began to act aggressively with the 10-inch knife. Well, all I'm gonna say is rest in peace, my sister. Rest in peace. This is just a difficult for one for me for even doing. So forgive me if everything is not accurate, but I try to go by what I've seen and a lot of information that was very difficult. That's the reason why you do accuracy and stuff. You have to check websites, and a lot of these websites and stuff. I don't know if they did their research and stuff, but a lot of things didn't add up what they were saying, and the pictures kind of show everything. A picture speaks 1,000 words. But anyway, everybody's upset behind this girl being murdered, including I. So all I can say is rest in peace and the family in my prayers. Like I said before, comment below how you feel about this video. At the top, there's the Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. I love you, and thank you for watching. Catch the read.